Hey everybody, today I want to talk to you about the difference between fear-based Christianity and love-based Christianity. In 1972, I was 10 years old when the Christian film A Thief in the Night was released, and my church held a showing. The movie was about making sure that you don't get left behind when the rapture takes place. Now, there are several characters in the movie, and several of them get raptured, and several of them get left behind, and one of them gets decapitated by the Antichrist. You get it. The movie ends with a song that has this haunting melody and the repetition of the lyrics, "You've been left behind," echoing over and over again. I can tell you this, I wasn't filled with faith after seeing that movie. I was filled with fear and terror. I had nightmares for months. In fact, even today when I hear the haunting melody of that song, the hair on the back of my neck stands up. So here's the point I want to make. Fear is never a good motivator. Why? Because it's temporary. If we scare people into the kingdom of God, then we have to keep scaring them to keep them in the kingdom of God. Now, if they gave their life to Christ simply because they were afraid of spending an eternity in hell, then think about this. To keep them serving Jesus, we have to keep that fear going. It's fear-based Christianity. It's all about instilling in people the fear that if they do something wrong or they step out of line, punishment or hell is waiting at the door. What's interesting in the Gospels is that Jesus never used fear tactics to build a relationship with people. He used love. If you don't believe me, go back and read the Gospels again. That's because love is the best motivator on the planet. Fear fades, it doesn't last. But 1 Corinthians 13 tells us that love lasts forever. And so the goal is to build a love relationship with Jesus, not a fear relationship. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like spending time with people that I'm afraid of. In fact, I don't want to be around them unless I absolutely have to be. We will never be able to develop intimacy with Jesus if we fear him. Is hell real? Will the end times be bad? Yes. But if our focus is on doing the right things and motivating people out of fear, they'll never develop a true relationship with Jesus. They'll show up at church because they feel like they have to, not because they want to, because they can't wait to be with Jesus. When Christianity is fear-based and focuses on not breaking the rules, people are less inclined to spend time with Jesus every day. Again, we don't want to spend time with people we fear or we fear are going to punish us. Never in the Gospels do we see Jesus acting punitively with people. Never do we see him using fear to motivate people towards relationship with the Father, even when they had sinned greatly. How many people have lived in bondage because of a fear-based relationship with Jesus that has resulted in legalism and a lack of joy in their lives? So ask yourself, is your relationship with Jesus love-based or fear-based? You may have grown up in a church or an environment where the goal was literally to scare the hell out of you. Well, that method doesn't produce lasting, fruitful results in people's lives. This Sunday, I'm beginning a brand new series on the book of Revelation. It's the most misunderstood and misinterpreted book of the entire Bible. For decades, we've used the book of Revelation to scare people into the kingdom of God. But what if I told you that John didn't write the book of Revelation to scare people? He wrote it to encourage people. What if I told you Revelation was not written to demonstrate God's punishment, but God's love? What if I told you that the book of Revelation is not a book about how we can escape an evil world, but rather how we can be victorious in an evil world? I want to encourage you to join me this Sunday as I begin to unpack and reveal the true meaning and message of Revelation. By the way, spoiler alert, its message is not fear-based, it's love-based. God bless you, and I pray that you have a great day.